In September 1887, the Texas Panhandle sprawled harsh and unforgiving under a crimson sunrise. Jack Harlan stirred from sleep to feel cold metal against his neck. At 59, after 17 years of isolation, the former Confederate scout wanted nothing more than peace with his horses and the shadows of his past. But trouble had tracked him down anyway. 3 Comanche women loomed over his bed, fierce survivors, not helpless wanderers. Their deerskin outfits were ragged from rough trails, revolvers gripped in toughened hands, dark eyes hiding stories he couldn't fathom. The oldest, perhaps 28, had a fresh gash across her side, blood soaking through her tunic. They'd tied his hands with rawhide strips while he slumbered expert knots from lives on the run. The wounded one, Lena, spoke first, her English laced with the defiance of a fading nation. "You help us, or you die right here." Had Jack Harlan finally crossed paths with his reckoning in this endless prairie? Jack didn't plead. Men like him had quit that after Shiloh. He had Lena's face-strong jawline, sweat glistening in the chill dawn. That injury was bad. Infection was setting in fast. "You're bleeding badly," he said calmly. "Few hours at most." The youngest, Mia, around 22, with her pouches dangling from her waist, stepped up. Her gaze sharpened as she spotted the spreading stain. "Lena," she murmured. Lena wavered but held her gun firm. "I'm okay, Mia." The third, Rita, tougher and clutching a Colt like an old friend, scowled. "We should have ended him quick." But Mia, the healer schooled in ancient ways, was already assessing. "She needs proper care." The bullets lodged deep. Jack sensed the shift power flipping like a coin toss. "I've got laudanum," he offered. "Army kit from the war. But you'll have to cut me free." Lena's bark of laughter cut sharply. "Trust a lone white rancher who's likely traded horses to the forts chasing us." "Maybe," Jack replied evenly. "Or trust a man so detached he's forgotten sides in anyone else's fight." Truth was, Jack Harlan had buried too much in his solitude. His wife's unmarked grave from cholera, his daughter's final plea from Virginia all war's cruel tolls. Rita jammed her barrel to his head. "We can just take it." "Sure," Jack said, unflinching. "But she'll be gone before you sort pills from horse liniment." "Up to you." Mia's hands trembled, not from fear, but from watching her sister fade. In desperation, she sliced the bonds. "Mia, no," Lena protested weakly. "He's right," Mia insisted. "He could have stayed quiet, let you die." "Why help?" Lena demanded. Jack paused, ghosts rising. "I'm done digging graves." They shifted Lena to the kitchen table. Jack's steady hands unpacked, tools glinting in the lantern's glow. Knife, tweezers, sutures. Mia assists, Lena gritted. Rita watches for troops. Mia's fringed dress hugged her form, her raven hair gleaming like polished obsidian as she bent close. Jack caught a whiff of juniper and wild wind, something primal that stirred forgotten fires in his gut. Their fingers touched, passing a rag. The spark lingered. Her skin was warm, smooth as canyon rock. Eyes locked, and Jack felt a pull, not just lust, but a whisper of wholeness in her gaze. "Wrong place, wrong life," he thought. "Steady the lamp," he growled, voice gruff. The slug was buried near Lena's rib, survivable if cleaned right. Jack probed carefully, Mia breathing close, handing tools intuitively. "You've healed before," he noted. "Comanche women mend our fighters," she replied softly, melodic. "Your kind hunts them." "Some do," Jack amended. "Not all." Bullet out with a slick pop. Lena bit back a yell. "Why alone out here?" Mia asked as he stitched. "Lost kin to fever, boy to battle." He weighed his words. "Some ain't built for crowds, and some women ain't for agency chains." Eyes met again. Desires sparked mutual, her breath quickening. She was half his age, but that look held no innocence, just raw want. "We shouldn't." A gunshot echoed across the plains, then more. Rita burst in. "Rangers!" Mile out, closing fast. Lena struggled up, bandages seeping. How many? 15, with Comanche trackers. Jack's brain worked. These women were wanted, probably for raiding a stagecoach near Amarillo. Storm cellar under the rug by the hearth, Jack said. Fits 3. What about you? Mia asked. Jack was already scrubbing blood. I'm a simple horse trader who sleeps sound. They'll grill you, Lena warned. I've dodged questions since before you walked. Hooves thundered nearer. Mia gripped his arm, urgent. Why risk this? Jack met her fierce eyes, this vibrant healer bearing her people's lore. Her touch reignited life in him. Sometimes you pick who you are. Captain Ellis had been Jack's lieutenant back when ideals burned bright. Jack, you old dog. Ellis dismounted, face etched by frontier dust. When do you last see folks? Long enough to like it. Jack puffed his pipe, hands rock steady. Below, 3 pulses raced like caged hawks. Tracking Comanche outlaws, 3 armed women. Hit a payroll coach 2 days back. Jack stayed blank. 3 gals? Don't underestimate. One's a crack shot plug Sergeant Mills from 300 yards. That'd be Rita, Jack noted. Any signs? Fresh tracks. Nah, just coyotes and dust devils. Ellis scanned sharply. Mine to look see? Not optional. While Rangers tore through, Jack stood outside, recalling Vicksburg 63, a Union kid dying alone. Jack could have ignored him. Instead, he offered water till the end. Choices define you. Got something? Jack froze. A trooper held a bloody hide, scrapliness. Ellis inspected. Fresh Comanche stitch. Tension coiled. Below, betrayal loomed or rescue. Yeah, Jack drawled. From a lame fox I shot yesterday. Used it for boot repair. Ellis probed his old comrade's face, finding no crack. Jack, he said low, if you're covering. Then, Jack used his name, invoking bonds. If I had outlaws hid, I'd be in Oklahoma territory already. Ellis chuckled ruefully. Point taken. They poked another hour, found zilch. Mounting up, Ellis paused. Ever lonely, Jack? Spot at Fort Concho's yours. Jack gazed over the vast grassland drugged beauty, swallowing regrets. This is my pick. Silence settled post-departure. Jack heaved the rug, revealing 3 faces. Lena's held grudging respect. Mia's softened, laced with unspoken heat. Why? Lena asked again. Something's beat playing safe. Rita reloaded pragmatically. They'll circle back. Not soon, but you can't linger, Lena agreed. We head out at dusk. Can you guide me to Indian territory? Jack pondered ditching his spread, his self-made exile, stepping into the mess and ties. He glanced at Mia, firelight dancing on her face. I know paths. They slipped out under a diamond sky, for figures threading moonlit grass toward borders promising liberty or loss. Jack led via hidden trails from his lone years, evading patrols and turncoat scouts. His pack mule bore gear for tough days. At the Red River, paths would split eternally. Lena rode, tall despite pain. Rita scouted, revolver primed. But Mia flanked Jack, thighs brushing on horseback. At a watering stop, she asked, back to what? His ranch felt hollow now. Free Comanche hold in the Wichitas, she ventured. They take a man who chose right over easy. And you? Where I'm needed. There was no reply, just a door ajar. At the river, Lena gripped Jack's hand firmly. Your kin now. Rita nodded, stiffly praise enough. Mia hung back as others forded. From her satchel, a pouch of wild mint and promise. For empty nights, their kiss burned like prairie fire, tasting of futures bittersweet. Pulling back, her eyes pledged what words couldn't. Ride home, Jack Harlan, or ride on but toward life. He watched them vanish into Oklahoma shadows, then wheeled his mount toward the Wichitas, embracing a chosen dawn. Some chase solitude. Others learn even deepest voids heal with one bold stand. What would you do in Jack's boots, stick to safety or chase the wild unknown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Share your stance. Was his choice heroic or foolish? Let's debate and hear your views.